Yo guys, welcome to the video, and today we are actually doing something different. It is a tier list, and as you can see, if you want to see, we have never played, terrible, probably made by Ubisoft. I don't take that literally. Okay, good, great, would marry if I could. So, we'll start with the ones I haven't played, which is literally all the old ones, so everything before COD 4. So, this, this, uh, and actually I've never played COD Mobile, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. Terrible, probably made by Ubisoft. Oh god, we'll have a field day with this one. Infinite Warfare. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. It felt like it's like they were trying to make Advanced Warfare, but like if they were, you know, on acid when they made it, because like at least in Advanced Warfare, at least that was Sledgehammer's first like crack of the whip, so you can't knock them as much. Now, bear in mind, this is just facts, not rose-tinted nostalgia. So I'm not going to put MW2 and COD 4 at the top. I mean, they are all both brilliant games. And also, you know what? Black Ops 4. Blackout was brilliant. Multiplayer was just I mean, the zombies, yeah, like who played it? And I would talk about the campaign, but it doesn't exist. So yeah. And another one, Call of Duty Ghosts. Well, the problem was is they changed way too much for it to be fun. Like, you didn't only like 3 or 4 guns were actually viable. Everyone camps. I'm not sure if that's just sort of now and certain times really. The campaign, I mean, when the first bit is about them questioning whether it exists, is hilarious in my opinion. I mean, I'm not laughing, but anyway. So, onto the stuff that's actually decent, okay? You know, I'm not looking at this and compared to everything. Not like what the community was like at the time. If so, Black Ops 3 had like one of the best communities. And I think it's only okay. The multiplayer was good. I'll give it that. Like, out of all the EXO ones, they did a good job. Give it to Treyarch. I mean, they probably didn't want to make it. They probably wanted to make like a sort of something similar to Black Ops 2, but we know that because Titanfall was not big at all, but yet they thought it was much bigger than it really was. So, yeah. Another one, Advanced Warfare. I'm putting it here mainly because it was their first crack of the whip, and you really cannot get mad at them for that. It was, I mean, admittedly, it was very pay to win. Like, not with the BAL 27 and the AXM1, but, was it ASM? I think it was, anyway. The problem is the, you all the best, like weapon variants you got on supply drops. So you might have to have popped in so much money that you'll go bankrupt, or, you know, get lucky, which no one likes. I'd rather it be you've got to truly earn it. Like, say get 1,000 kills to get this version, get 10,000 kills to get, like, you'd have to be very committed to get the better guns, because, you know, if you're good at the game, you deserve the better weapons. It's pretty easy. World War II. The campaign, it feels like quite short to me, and, well, another problem I have with it is the fact that, well, World War II had over 100 countries in it. Yet we only focus on 2 of them. And I mean, that makes World at War much better, because at least it still only portrayed 4, like, and I would have preferred a few more, but you know, it's not too bad at all. Well, the HQ was good. It was a good idea. It just didn't work well. Like, if this was like, I mean, I was gonna say if this was Modern Warfare 2, but like if it was, it would just be an hour-long shouting match. So we'll skip that. Right, on to good. You know, out of all these are brilliant games, by the way. I mean, some of these, like, you might be thinking, you think Modern Warfare 3 is good, but I don't know if you'll all agree with me, and you probably won't. And before you say, I have played all of these at least once. Yeah, I haven't completed Black Ops 2's campaign yet because I could not honestly be bothered with it. Because it keeps like, switching left and right. Like, I know what happens in the end anyway with Menendez, but yeah. So, I'm going to put World at War. Why? I mean, I feel like Zombies was the only thing going for it. Multiplayer, it was just, if you didn't use the MP40 with dual mags, you might as well been like Reznov with 9 fingers. The campaign, I feel like Reznov made the campaign good, but when you were on the American side, and their version, I don't know what to feel about it. It was just boring. Like, you probably will disagree with me, and you're all fine to. Please put your own opinion in the description, but just like, it's just okay. Alright, next one. Everyone's gonna shout at me for this, I reckon. Well, I don't honestly know. I want to move on to great, but like, I sort of don't either. Never mind. I will. So, the next one. You may all shout at me for this one, and you can. You just can. It's Black Ops 2. Now, yes, your unsubscribe and angry comment is very, very well appreciated. But let me explain it. Well, hackers. But that wasn't big when the game was like still at large. I mean, nowadays it's lucky if you don't find a hacked lobby. So yeah, just yeah. As I just said, I didn't finish the campaign, but I think I got a lot. Multiplayer was good though. Again with zombies, that was also good, but it was just, like a bit meh. Like I think it's the best out of what I'm going to put in this category. Oops, I dropped something. Might be a tick. Yeah, so that one's that, and then the next one, out of all these games, all of which are very good, COD 4. I think because it was the first one, like, I think it's brilliant, but, like, I do realise that, like, the campaign was a bit, especially near the end, like, ultimatum to, I think, to the last mission when he kills Akayev. I don't know, I think it moves way too slowly. Like, I believe there are 3 missions between, like, landing near this base and removing and destroying them in flight. So I think it was just a bit too slow, especially the US invasion bit. Yeah, that took forever. Anyway, on my tangent. This next one, the most recent one, Modern Warfare 2019. Oops. Oh. Yeah, you can laugh at me for this one. You'd be right. It's just okay. The campaign is brilliant. Yeah, I think it's probably the best one I've played, because I don't know, I felt a lot of like relatability to it. I'm not honestly sure how. Like, we don't really know who Alex is. I mean, spoilers for someone who hasn't played it, because it's still relatively new. Carl Garrick, I mean, I feel like they're just trying to bring back Gaz again, but just make him look different. Like, literally, that's all they've done, really. He speaks with the same accent, basically. Or a similar one, anyway. Well, the multiplayer, it's just fine. It's just fine. Like, aside from, like, maps like Shoot House, which I think is a brilliant map. Like, it's, like, very close and, like, very easy to play with. However, well, this next one. Right, so the first one I put will be, like, the one I like out the most. You'll probably hate me for this, because you might be thinking, you're not going to put Modern Warfare 3 first, are you? I do. Oh. Maybe that's because it's the first one I played, but there was something about Modern Warfare 3 I loved. Not honestly sure what. The campaign was pretty good, but, like, I think it was pretty good. Spec Ops, like, yeah, I don't think MW2's was good, but you cannot top MW3's. The multiplayer was just a bit However, if I do have some criticism for it, well, I have a few. The maps weren't great. Aside from Dome, Resistance, what they called? Seatown, Terminal, and don't know. I'm trying to think of all the maps in MW3. I mean, they were all of me. A lot of them were quite bad, actually. So, like, please tell me the one I'm missing. Yeah, I think they weren't made good maps, as in, like, Modern Warfare 2. Or even Black Ops 2, I think, had better maps, but, I don't know, I just didn't really like the game, and I thought it was a bit... I didn't think it was boring, I just think it was just a bit, yeah. Second, I'm going to put Black Ops 1. I know. You can laugh at me all you like. This is the most convoluted list I've ever seen. I mean, we have the never played taking up 90% of it. The fact that my... God, and then you have Black Ops 1. I think the multiplayer was brilliant. They added in bots in this COD, which doesn't really make sense, because it wasn't in Modern Warfare 3, but went in Modern Warfare 2, but was in Black Ops 2, so I thought it was sort of just a sort of tryout thing. Like, we'll never get it in an MW Modern Warfare game. Mainly because one didn't come out for 8 years, but yeah. And third, I am putting Modern Warfare 2. So, that's the full list. I'll remove I can't actually fit it all in, so yeah, that's the sort of list. I know, it's such a weird list, that. But, so I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, and comment as always. What's your version of this list? Like, what's your would marry if I could, and which is your, like, probably made by Ubisoft title. Anyway, I have been Harry, and I will see you next time. Bye.